आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेत् तेन विघ्नाः प्रणश्यन्ति सिद्ध्यन्ति च मनोरथः। लक्ष्मीं तनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाखिशिखा प्रवालं हैरम्बम् अम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रहं विघ्नाद्रिभेदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः। सर्वेषां स्वागतम्। This is the Bhāvārtha session for the 22nd shloka. So in the till the 21st shloka, we gave a direct pramana that karma has to be given up because karma cannot lead to the path of liberation. Now we go a little further. We have not completely ended the argument. There the conclusion was only with respect to the elements of it. Now we are also looking at different parts of it. Different parts of an argument would be something like there would be a hypothesis, reason for that hypothesis, that is the pramanas, the evidence, and etc. And then the drishtanta. Drishtanta is nothing but the example, illustration that has been given. So we first looked at the arguments. The elements of the arguments first of all was rebuked. Then we gave a direct reference, that is the from the Shruti, whatever this is the Shruti, from where they are drawing it, from there only we said no, that those Shrutis only say, Shruti Pramana are only saying that karma doesn't have the ability to give us the moksha. Now the Drishtanta. With this shloka we rebuttal the Drishtanta. Vidya samatvena tu darshitastvaya क्रतुर्न दृष्टान्त उदाहृतः समः फलै पृथक्त्वाद् बहुकारकैः क्रतुः संसाध्यते ज्ञानमतो विपर्ययम् विद्यासमत्वेन तु दर्शितस्त्वया क्रतुर्न दृष्टान्त उदाहृतः समः फलैः पृथक्त्वाद् बहुकारकैः क्रतुः संसाध्यते ज्ञानमतो विपर्ययम्. So here Rama is saying that the udaharana, what was the udaharana first? It was given, it was compared to a satkarya. That was the udaharana. Satkarya, the argument was that as a satkarya requires different elements to contribute to its success. Let us say we are doing one yajna, that yajna, satkarya usually is taken as a yajna, but if we have to take another example, it can be some puja, some aradhana, something like that. There we are just trying to say that there are different elements for that karya sadhana. So like that, even though there is the principal constituents, there are also some things that help out, supporting supporting instruments. So the karma is said to be a supporting, complementary instrument to the jnana. They are also not denying that jnana has the primary role. They are saying that karma can be supporting to jnana. That is the argument that they are making. And for this, they have taken satkara. So for that, they are saying that like any kind of satkarya, we have to do some puja, we have to do something. If we take a modern example, okay, we have to complete some task, some project. So in that project, completing the project obviously requires completion of a work. Let us say we have to build a dam. Building of the dam is the main thing. But for that, there are different things involved. Elements. What are the elements? First of all, I need to get the material. Then I need to get labor. Then I need to transport them. Then I need to start the work and I need to start paying them, etc., etc. There are so many different elements. So now when we say that getting the work done, that is the achievement of building a dam. For that, what is important? We say money is important. That becomes the principal constituent. Then we are saying, but to build a dam, not everybody can build a dam. The most important thing is that the principal constituent is not money. We are saying that money helps. But what is the principal constituent? It is experience. For any kind of public works, experience is important. So let us say experience is the principal constituent. The argument that they are making is that money helps experience. So we should have money also. So this sounds right. This is actually right. But here we need to understand the example little more detail. So we looked at the hypothesis, and we looked at the evidence that has been given. We looked at the source of those arguments. Now we are looking at the example. So here, vidya samatvena, calling karma equivalent to knowledge. Vidya samatvena. Here also actually the experience is the knowledge, because with the experience only you get the knowledge. So vidya samatvena to darshitastvaya. That means those people, in the argument, darshitaha. That means you showed it. The people who made that Purva Pakshavada, they showed that karma has equivalence to vidya, similarity to vidya. This is not right. So kratuhu is the yajna or any of the satkarya, etc., that has been done. Na drishtantaha udahritah samaha. That means whatever has been darshitaha tvaya, from the argument, what has been presented as an illustration or as an example is not right. Na drishtantaha udahritah samaha. So the cited udahratah, example, drishtanta given as cited given over here is not proper, not samaha. That is what they are saying in the first two lines. Why? Because phalaihi prataktvad, the phala, that is the phala of jnana is different. The phala of karma is different. So phalaihi pritaktvat, being different. Phalaihi pritaktvat bahukarakaihi kratuhu samsadhyate. That means that kratuhu, here kratuhu is the yajna. Kratuhu na drishtantaha, the example given of the yajna is not right. That is what they said in the second line. Now they are saying that kratuhu, to complete that bahukarakaihi, that was the example that was given, it is not right because pritaktvat, phalaihi pritaktvat samsadhyate jnanamataha viparyayam. So jnanam ataha, here the jnana ataha, it is contrary, opposite, viparyayam. So what they are saying is, after saying that the example quoted by the Purva Paksha Vadans is not right, because the yajna or the satkarya, the example given is not right to this context, they are trying to say why. Because the phala attained by these things are different. That is, jnana and karma is different. Jnana phala is always moksha. Karma phala is different as per different contexts. Even in terms of yajna, satkarya also, where there is somayaga, that is to attain Svargaloka. There are different kinds of satkarya, like let us say Sandhyavandana. Then there are different kinds of Nitya karmas, Naimittika karmas, etc., etc. These are all satkaryas only. Yajna, different kinds of yajna. Some are doing Mrityunjaya Homa, some are doing Gana Homa. There are different reasons why it has been performed. So, yajna, when it is being done, there are different results that is associated with it. So, because of that, Somayaga is not performed for any other reason. It is only performed for Swarga Prapti. So here, that the yaga, yajna is different, giving out different phalas as per what the kartu is ichuk about. But when we talk about jnana phala, it is always moksha. The true knowledge has only one phala, that is giving us moksha. So therefore, the first objection or first flaw in that logic is that there is prataktva of phalas. That means there is a difference in the phala of jnana, phala of karma. Then continue what else they are saying. Bahukarakaihi kratuhu samsadhyate. That means to conduct a yajna. Kratuhu bahukarakaihi avashyakam. Bahukarakaihi, many accessories are required. So here karma can be performed with the help of many different accessories. But jnana can only be attained. Jnana can only be attained through jnana itself. That is moksha. The phala of jnana is moksha. Moksha can only be attained through that only. But for kratuhu, there are different combinations based on different things. So here, jnana, there is only one route. There is no other alternative for that. That is, first you let go of your karmas of the varna ashrama, then get samatva of mind, then you go to a guru, then you get the lecture from that, that is the jnana from that, then we start practicing the sadhana, then we attain that. So which means first is that there is a difference in the phalas, the prayojana of jnana and karma. And karma can have different combinations of performance. I can either do it here, I can either teach from here, I can teach offline, etc., etc., etc. But when we talk about jnana, there is only one way of attaining through guru. So therefore, they are saying samsadhyate jnanamatah viparyayam. That is, kratuhu samsadhyate jnanamatah viparyayam. So jnanam ataha viparyayam. That means to attain the jnana, there is only one way, unlike the ways, multiple ways that is lends towards performance of a yajna, that is kratuhu. So this is the Bhāvārtha for the 22nd shloka. Astu. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।